Hello again and welcome to the Microsoft Outlook course. Today in this video we will continue with Module 2 and we will be looking mainly at attachments in emails. So which means we will show you how you can send an email with an attachment. It can be a document, it can be a video, it can be anything you want to attach that is attachable. And also we will also practice a little bit with when you receive an attachment, how you can view it, and some other things that we will practice around attachment. So let's go to the Microsoft Outlook application and let's stay within our training course account, which is FOD4, is a 4. So attachment, let's send a message. We're going to send a message to FOD from our account called FOD4, and we're going to attach a document to it. So again, we said to send a new email, we do new email, and you can still use, you can type FOD easy and it will appear since the autofill is still on. Otherwise you can still, as a reminder, go to your contact, which is this one, double click and you can say okay, and in the subject you can say try attachment 1. So you can type a message here saying, hi, F1, see attachment 1, regards, FOD4. And to put that attachment, you can simply look for here, attach a file. Okay, there are two ways. I can use this, or I can simply just go to the location where I have the file and drag it in. So let's try this first, see how it works. If I say attach a file, you can see browse this PC, opens a folder, and go to, let's go to download, assuming this is where I kept the file. So I have a media here. I can attach the media and or a file. So here I will attach the PDF file. I will click on it and say insert, or I can double click on it. And when I do that, you see here. Let's assume you make a mistake and you don't, this is not the file you want to attach. Then you go here, click on it, and you say remove attachment. It takes it out. And if you can go back again using attach file to, attach the original file. Another way to do it is I can open up my Window Explorer here, and I already have my folder open on download, and I'm looking at the file, and I simply can click and drag the file, watch, and I will leave it. So notice that I put it within the mailbox area for it to go. So let me remove it again. Let me go back to my file and then click drag below the subject area, and there you go. And if I want to receive this mail myself, I can also include my name in the CC. For example, FOD is a 4, and I can say send. So I will also receive the attachment as well as FO1. So I will say send. Then I can minimize this one. I should get something here that increases this number to 2 and to 2. And there you go, and then it pop up. So let's go to FO1. So FO1 receive, and what you see here is a sign of the attachment. saying that there's an attachment to this document. So if I click on it, which is in this case FO1 is looking at his own account and clicks on it, he sees that, oh, I got an attachment from FOD4, which is our training account. And if he wants to read it, he can double click on it to open it, or he can use here and say, well, open, or he can also just save it. So if he says save as, maybe I don't want to read it, I want to first save it and then open it from where I save it. You can say save as, and he goes to, let's say, download, and he renames it version 2, for example, and saves. And when he does that, he can go to the location. For example, let's try this again to download, and you see that he actually saved it here, and he can double click it to open it, but we will not do that now. The idea here is that we want to see how you can open it directly from your mail if you don't want to save it. So you're looking at the message, you drop down, and you can say open, and it will pop or say something about save or just open, and you can just say open, and it will just open it for you. Okay, and you can read, you can close it. Now we can practice again by sending a message from FO1, to FOD4, or we can simply go to FOD4 here in the inbox. Remember, we send the same email to ourselves, so the idea is that I will use this to show you the other way of opening it. So if I click to the message, see it here, then instead of going this way to open it, I can simply just double click it. So I double clicked on the message, and you see it's asking me the same question, and I will say open, and you can open it. Okay, so this is how you basically look through attachments. So I will close it again, and basically this is how you can deal with attachment, view attachment. If you can only delete an email that you already received with an attachment without deleting the let's see, if I say remove attachment, in this case, before that I will do one thing. Let's see, I right click, I make it copy, I right click, and it doesn't. So I'm trying to see if I can, yeah, I pressed Ctrl C and Ctrl V. So I made a copy of the same email because I want to practice something here with you guys that came to my mind, which is, so this is a copy of it, the same email. I simply just went to the second one, and I will say remove attachment. You sure you want to remove attachment from this message? Yes. So in this case, you can remove the attachment, okay, if you want to, or you can simply delete the email by right clicking and choosing delete, or just going to delete. But then I still have the original copy, or one of the copies here. But it's just a way to practice so that you understand how you can send attachment, and when you receive attachment, you can also open it. In the same way, you can attach a video or anything to your email. But be aware that depending on the size of the attachment, and depending on the policies of your company or your account, you may not be able to attach more than a certain amount, MB or GB, gigabyte. This is also the case with Gmails, where I think you cannot go beyond more than 25 gigabyte, I think, or megabyte. But you can also buy more space with Google if you're not using a free account. Thank you, and we will continue in the next video.